Steve Hernan with the Huntsville Lake Bays Fire Department and president of the Ontario Fire Chiefs Association says one of the key recommendations is mandatory training and certification for all firefighters in the province.
Community Safety and Correctional Services put together a task force, which yes, I have a seat at as the president of the Ontario Fire Chiefs Association, to review the 38 coroners inquest and recommendations from each coroner inquest on fire deaths in the province of Ontario, to look to see if there was common themes or things we could do to improve fire safety, not only for the public but for the firefighters. And out of that work for the last year, there's some draft regulations out for comment, and the one is on training. Infects the entire fire service, not just the volunteer or the career or the composite, it's the entire. And what it's talking about is that firefighters moving forward by January 1st, 2019 will need to become certified. So right now there's nothing in Ontario that says a firefighter needs to be certified. There's standards that our association has adopted, same with Town of Huntsville and Lake Bays, we've obviously adopted them too. They're called NFPA standards. They're best practice and they're used throughout North America. So Ontario has adopted those standards, and now the ministry is saying, okay, firefighters need to become certified to those standards.
And that proposed certification, Hernan says, is not unlike what's happening here already in Huntsville Lake Bays.
They have to go through a recruit program, which is standard training. So we just ran in Huntsville Lake Bays in the fall. We ran a recruit program, involved some online training, involved 6 weekends worth of work. And the firefighters have written their test and they've done their skill evaluation in front of provincial auditors to make sure they meet the requirements, and we just got the results today that they've all passed. So it's pretty standard business. Nothing has really changed for Huntsville and Lake Bays. We're just bringing in provincial inspectors or auditors, if you will, and they do the testing of the firefighters at the end of their training.
A quick look across the province, you do see some fire chiefs sounding the alarm, if you will, saying, you know, this is going to be a problem.
There's a lot of misinformation out there, and I will say that from fire departments and municipalities. So the one misunderstanding is anybody that's in the job right now doesn't need to become certified. This has moved forward. So as of January 1st, 2019, any new employee will require by law to become certified. So if you have existing firefighters now and they're doing the job and you've got training records, they're fine. They don't need to become certified. It's new members. Certification has been out for the last 3 or 4 years, but it was voluntary. And like I say, with Huntsville Lake Bays, we've always used it. It's been part of our process. It's like the third-party checking of our training program to verify that it's working right.
Final recommendations are expected to be presented to the Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services later this month and will likely become signed into law prior to the provincial election and take effect January 1st, 2019.
Is it one more step in the process? It is. But there again, from a fire chief's perspective, from my perspective, it's like that check. So we do our training, we sign off our members, we've got our training records, and God forbid something ever happens, and we wouldn't want it to, but if something did, at least we know that a third neutral party came in and verified our testing, verified the skill evaluation, and certifies our members.